Hey guys, this is my monthly update for June in regard to how my builds are going, what my latest acquisitions are, and basically what's going on in the community and a few shout outs. But before I do that, I've just got some rather sad news to impart in regard to the personal front. Fortunately, last weekend, my girlfriend of the last year, Hannah, and I went our separate ways. I have to emphasise it wasn't on my part, it was not my decision, because I felt that we were starting to turn a corner and that the relationship was starting to become more established. However, it looks like I was mistaken. Basically, the crux of the matter was that the career that she's now got herself into is more important than our relationship, and that's the way she was going, so good luck. And that she didn't feel the relationship was going anywhere. I wouldn't fully agree with that, because basically it was, yeah, admittedly there were cases where we weren't spending enough time with each other because of work commitments, and with her profession it's not always easy. And she'd had a bit of a health scare with her mother, so obviously, understandably, she needed to be with her mum, which obviously I would do in their shoes. And I've always been supportive, and I will emphasise Hannah isn't the sort of girl to play around or go behind your back. She's a very sincere girl. She commits in a relationship, she gives 110%. So, and she's a lovely girl. But I feel the way it was finished last weekend was out of hand, out of context, and considering we'd known each other for 10 years as friends before we got involved, it came as a great shock. So I am over it now, obviously because I've had time to think and obviously immersing myself in the hobby. And Hannah, if you're watching this video, hun, I just want to say that whoever meets you is going to be the luckiest man in the world. Okay? That's all I've got to say. I wish you the best of luck in your career, and I hope things go from strength to strength for you. And I'm sorry if I cut you off bluntly, but it was just the shock. And from my point of view, I think you would have been better telling me to my face. I would have respected that. Admittedly I was angry, but I'm not now. I've calmed down, I've thought things through logically, and I just want to let you know I'll always be your friend. Alright, but that's as far as it goes. So good luck to you, hun, and good luck to whoever meets you. He's going to be a very fortunate man. Alright, so best of luck and take care. Right, now I've got that out of the way, let's go into what I got for the month. In fact, before I do that, in regard to how my builds are going, as you know, I've got a slight hiccup with the Get Out of Your Comfort Zone group build. I've got the side panels on the side of the main chassis done with the airbrush, but unfortunately my airbrush has had a slight technical hitch and the needle is bent, so that is on hold until I get replacement through. However, Ian at UK Scale Modeler did put a suggestion towards me last night that basically he has a technique whereby he can actually straighten the needle out, so I'm going to give it a try, Ian, and see where I go. So thanks for that, Buff. Also, I had a bit of a happy accident in the month. Thought I'd bought myself a snap of a kit of this King Tiger handshell production one with a metal barrel, etc. Only to find it was just spare parts. Yeah, I got pretty well ribbed when I went on the hangout that night. It's half expected. But, as I say, it's a happy accident. I did a good deal on it, and basically it's got all the extra added details to go with my King Tiger, which my brother bought me. So I'm going to cross-kit it with that. The thing that I love the most on it is that I got a nice set of decals and also a lovely metal barrel which is beautifully cast, and obviously these little goodies here, so that's going to look super with it. And I'm also managed to source off of eBay Eduard Zim set to go with it as well, so that's going to look super. Alright, And also I've got a little tool here, which is the airbrush holder, so that's going to come in handy. I've got that at $3.95. Another nice little RB metal barrel, which is going to go nicely with a Sherman I've got in my stash. And a couple of kits here I got from Tim at Cheap Kits and Bits. The first one is a Tamiya Focke-Wulf 190A3, which I've recently done an inbox review on. And if you want to see what it's like, just check that one out on my channel. And as I say, I'm going to get some aftermarket stuff in for this over the course of time, just to give it added detail, and possibly do it, feature it in a vignette. And I will be doing it in this mark. This mark is depicted on the box, which is Pips Prilla's well-known Focke-Wulf. So there you go. All right. And the second kit I got from Tim was one I've had my eye on for a while. And I saw Clem Day build an early version of this when we were doing the Tiger Sig for Mike. It is, and this is the mid-production version, the Normandy Tiger from Academy. I've had a look at it and it looks a super kit. It's got a full interior, which is why I bought it. So that way I've got the added option of doing it in a diorama. The only thing it hasn't got, which I've got to source, is a metal barrel and some aftermarket tracks, because obviously it's got the ordinary rubber ones, which I'm not keen on, to be honest with you. And as I say, it comes with a full interior. I've had a look at it. It's got superb detail on it, so I'm really looking forward to that. Oh, I nearly forgot. Right, excuse the stash. I nearly forgot. This is one of the other builds that I've actually got on with. It's obviously AS90. She's now in full primer, as you can see there. The only thing I've got away, as I've repeatedly said, is the Black Dog storage set. So she's in full primer, waiting to be having her base coat down, etc. And yeah, if this is the quality of trumpeter kits, I'll tell you what, I'm going to get some more. I'll tell you, I really am. Anyway, let's just put her back up there. So sorry about the interruption here, and then you forgot about that. There you go. Right, getting back to what I got in for this month. This is another rarity, which is the Dragon JSU 122 tank destroyer. It is a very, very old kit. The kit number on that, if you want to source one, is 6013. Again, I will be doing an inbox review, but unfortunately, as I say, it's a very early version before they put all the goodies in it. So I'm going to have to source a metal barrel and maybe some etched brass for it. But I have to say, the actual detail of all the casting on the mantlet and so forth is super. And the only other thing I've got to get is basically some figures to go with the kit itself. And I might even do a diorama with it. So there you go. Yeah, that was quite a rarity and a nice one at that. And this one, which I actually got from Wesley Elsmore, who's one of the guys on the Bricks of Plastic hangouts that they have every week. It's one that I know Mike was been after for years, and the only thing that deterred him was the fact that it was going to charge him so much on shipping, which when I told him about, he informed me. However, I beat you to it, Mike, so there you go. But he was very gracious with it, so thank you, bud. I really appreciate that. It is a super kit. It does come with all the goodies in it, the metal barrel, the etched brass set, the lot. So I am very pleased I've snapped that up. And because Wesley said I was so patient in waiting to send it to me, because he didn't have any boxes or anything to send it in at the time, he's flung in this etched brass set from Edward for a Panther A, which I've actually got in my stash. So Wes, mate, I didn't expect that. I really appreciate, so thank you very much, bud. I really do. So there you go. So basically that's what I've managed to get in my acquisitions this month. I just wanted to mention that as I'm filming this at the moment, because obviously this is the 6th of June I'm filming this, We're on the 71st anniversary of the invasion of Europe in D-Day, and to be honest with you, hadn't been for those guys, none of us would be sitting here doing these videos now, and we owe a great debt to them, that we do. In point of fact, as I'm filming this, all the guys at ISM are doing a 48-hour D-Day build over the course of 2 days. Started from around about midnight the 4th of June, and is still going on as I'm filming this very video at the moment. It finishes at midnight on the 6th, and by the time I've upped this video and everybody's watched it, it'll be over and done with. But if you want to see any bits on it, Paul at ISM, who's still got his YouTube channel, he basically records them on the Hangouts, and so does Sebastian, who's of Dutch Modelling. So if you want to watch any of it, by all means do so, okay? At the moment, Paul is actually doing a model of a Hawker Typhoon, which I have to say looks absolutely beautiful, so well done to you on that, Paul. Mike Cohen is doing a Cromwell tank because he's actually going to do a massive diorama on the Battle of the Villers-Bocage, which Michael Whitman was well known for taking out 6 Cromwell tanks from, and he's doing a fantastic job of that Cromwell. Also, Jonathan Belos is actually building a P-47 Thunderbolt, so that looks beautiful, John, I have to say, so well done, bud. Also, Hendrik of Hollywood Modelling, he is building a Messerschmitt ME262, which absolutely looks awesome, bud, so well done on that. And Andreas is doing I think a Mosquito. So I think that's covered all of them, and some other builders who aren't on the Hangout are also doing other builds in regards to this as well. Another few shout outs I wanted to put out was Richie at our Saturn 9. He's actually building a figure of a Frankenstein, and he's also done one of Dracula because he's into his sci-fi and cult. The first video he did, he showed a dirty great seam line going down the middle of the kit and along the arms. I was amazed at the amount of filling he's managed to do and the way he's actually got it primed and ready for painting, and you wouldn't even know there was a seam there. So well done, Richie, keep up the good work. So check his channel out, our Saturn 9. Also, Panzerman's Bunker. Panzerman Bunker Bill, who we never ever see, he's like the Scarlet Pimpernel of the modelling community, and as regards me, I think he is the scratch building king of the community. He's basically doing 2 group builds at the moment, one of many. He's done one of a tank, 2 tanks, a Charbiz and an FC-17, which is from the old 172nd Matchbox kit. Looks superb built, brilliant, mate. And he's also doing a Halifax as well, which looks beautiful. And last but not least, I'm going to mention Adam Mann. He does a lot of video reviews specifically on Dragon kits, and he did one on a guide to the Idiot's Guide of Tiger tanks, of which are the best and worst kits that you can get, all the various versions. Very interesting, Adam. I really found that great use. And he's recently done one on a rare Dragon Panther G, which fought in Italy. And he's also done one of a review on the recently released Dragon Whitman Tiger 6730, so I would look to wait and watch that with added interest. Anyway, I think that's about it. That's where I'm going to wrap up, guys. So, you may not get so many videos at the moment because I'm going back to work next week. So I've had this week off and made the most of it. That's why I've had so many videos up. So bear with me. So in the meantime, keep up those great builds, and those videos are fantastic. Keep them up, guys. So until then, get kit crazy, happy modelling, take care, and I'll see you soon.